Hi, we are Spencer and Stacy Tisher from Del Rapids, South Dakota, and our son Joseph is a 2020 graduate of Great Plains Lutheran High School. We have two older daughters that both went to the public school in Del Rapids and had good experiences in high school. But when Joe was in 8th grade, we could tell that he wanted something a little different from his high school experience.
We currently attend Zion Lutheran in Sioux Falls, which is a Missouri Synod church, but I grew up going to a Wisconsin Synod church in Lake Benton, and that's where my parents still attend. And because of that, we ended up on the receiving end of the Grains newsletter. In 8th grade, our son shared with us that, and he was becoming a little bit quiet and withdrawn, and he shared with us that he was wishing he could be someplace where he could openly talk about his faith instead of defending his faith, and we listened to what he was saying. At that same time, we happened to get a Grains newsletter, and we showed it to him, and Joseph came back and said, "I really want to see this school."
So we made an appointment to go tour the school, and when we got there, everybody we came in contact with was extremely welcoming. They were interested in us. More importantly, they were interested in Joseph. They just very, very welcoming. We had the opportunity to go to chapel with the students that day, and when we got in the car to come home that afternoon, I think all four of us knew that the next year Joseph was going to be a Panther.
And when he mentioned chapel, that was one of the things that drew Joseph to the school, is that there was chapel every day and that there would be devotions every night, and it was kids from all over the nation coming together as freshmen. So that fall, we dropped him off in the dorm room, trusting that he would remember to put deodorant on, brush his teeth, do his homework, just those little simple things that moms and dads worry about. But after a month, we were very comfortable knowing that he was in very good hands and that everybody there was looking out for Joe's best interest.
And Joe was able to be involved in lots of activities there. He was a 3-sport athlete all 4 years. He was in band, he was in choir, he was in the school plays, and as well as other extracurricular activities. And that, along with the education that he received, which we feel was a top-notch education, in addition to everything else, really set him up for his future.
And we didn't even realize, sending our son there, the blessing of a Panther family that we would receive. So we were able to go to these sporting events and be part of something greater. All these parents who come together and make these huge commitments of driving to see and support their kids in the school.
Today, Joe is a freshman at SDSU, and he is attending on an Army ROTC scholarship. And he will be the first one to tell you that he thinks that his experience at Great Plains played a huge part in his success in getting that scholarship. It was his ability to be involved in so many different activities, as well as the top-notch education that he had from great teachers who invested in him, that let Joey have a very strong application for that scholarship and really set him up for the future.
And it was so wonderful to know that your son or your daughter is in an environment where they are with Christian friends and they're making these friendships that will last a lifetime. The building blocks of him becoming a man start at Great Plains Lutheran. And we always felt that we were part and still very active in our son's life. The staff always made sure that there was a equal balance between school and your family is still your family.
We were able to witness an incredible transformation in Joe from his freshman year through his senior year. Not only watching him become a man, but a man of God and a man that cared for other people. And that is Great Plains Lutheran High School plays a large part in that.
And we are very grateful.
Very grateful.
If your child's considering, are thinking about anything, are saying anything about being uncomfortable, listen to what your kid is saying. Think about Great Plains Lutheran as a wonderful option for your family, and pray about it, and hopefully the path will lead you there.
It's well worth the tour of the school some afternoon to look at it and see what your child thinks.
Thank you.